So I found out within like the last couple of days. Well, actually, I've been kind of finding this out my whole life, but I feel like within the last couple of days, it's like really, really, really happened. Like that, my level of like awkward or like weird or like uncomfortable is like way different than everyone else's. Like, for example, yesterday I'm in marching band, as you all know from my first video, but I was at like a marching band competition for high school bands, and I was there with my band so that we could like demonstrate marching to them or something. I don't know. And I was just walking around with some members from the college band or whatever, and we're walking around, and I was like, oh, we should go talk to some high schoolers and try to convince them to join high school band. And everyone was like, that's so weird. And I was like, why is that weird? Why is it weird for me as a human being at a band competition who is someone who's in band to go up and talk to someone else who's in band who is also a human being? Why is that weird? Why is that weird? Somebody tell me why it's weird for me to talk to people. Yes, okay, yes, they're strangers. But it's not like, I'm like going up to like a homeless man on the street and I'm like, hi, you should join marching band. No, like I have a point. Like, is totally a real thing. Or like, for example, I was trying to show my friends, like, I said that to them. I was like, so she said something about, oh, that was really weird. And I was like, that's not weird for me. And then I kind of looked at her and I was like, you don't want to be around for weird for me. And then she was, unfortunately. Because here's an example of what was weird for her and then what was weird for me. What was weird for her is that we were kind of wandering around, and the one girl was like, oh, there's my high school band. My sister's over there. And she's like, oh, we have to find my sister. And I was like, oh, what's your sister's name? And I don't even remember what she said. It was probably like Lauren or something. And so she goes, Lauren. And I go, Lauren! And I like yelled it. And she was like, that's so weird, that's so awkward, why would you do that? I'm like, because you have to find your sister, why is that weird or awkward? And then, what was weird for me, I admit, this was a little on my weird level. Some guy was like, he was like pulling, or driving a golf cart, I guess, and like, it had a bunch of garbage bags in the back of it, and like, the one garbage bag fell out. It didn't like break open or anything, but he had to stop and like pick it up, and as he was picking it up, the group I was with, we all kind of went, "Aw," and then I was just like, "I'm sorry, it gets better," and he just kind of looked at me and was like, and yeah, I admit, that was pretty weird for me. I was pretty weirded out after that myself, and so, like that's something that's weird, that I probably shouldn't have yelled, because like, who am I, some stupid little 18-year-old kid, what do I know about it gets better, and like, I don't know this guy, and like, I didn't have any reason to be talking to him, I felt for this guy, and somehow it came out of my mouth, and that happens to me a lot, things come out of my mouth that I don't know how they even got in there in the first place, and then that gets weird, but I don't know, I don't get why things are like, quote-unquote, weird to do. Like, I don't get it. Like, why is me talking to someone weird? Why don't you just go talk to someone? Like, why can't we all be friends? Like, let's make this a happier place. Everyone, go talk to other people. Make this a strangerless world. Unless the person's a creepy stranger, then do not make this a strangerless world. Keep them strangers. Alright, this is turned into a public service announcement, so we're gonna end it there.